This Liberty Sports Update is brought to you by Beacon Credit Union.
All right, Buck, for starters, how did you enjoy the bye week?
It was good. Watched a lot of college and NFL football. Relaxed. That's pretty much it, really.
How much prep did you get into the UVA game plan?
Yeah, I started watching some game film. Not really too much. We put in a couple new plays yesterday, so just a few plays and some film study.
You look at your evolution of where you come from last year's game, 149 yards, 3 interceptions, to now through 10 games you've only thrown 3 interceptions. How much have you changed as a quarterback in the year's time?
Yeah, I think just my experience, being able to play so much games that I played in, really helped me. Having multiple coaches that are really smart in the offensive side of the ball and taught me a lot. I think that played a part. Finally understanding, my capabilities and what I'm able to do as a true quarterback, and applying my skills, to the game really.
You guys went up against Virginia last year, and it was pretty close until the fourth quarter. Do you guys take a lot of confidence out of that, knowing that you can compete with this team and hopefully the outcome goes the other way this way?
Yeah, definitely. Last year, we were nowhere near as good as we wanted to be on the offensive side of the ball. I played very poorly that game. So, I think if we all come together as a team and, do what we have to do, and don't make as much mistakes as we made last year, we'll be fine. I think so.
Buckshot, you're not a Virginia guy, but do you get why this game is pretty big for most of the guys on the team? And is that why there was maybe a little bit more excitement yesterday in practice?
Yeah, definitely. A lot of guys on our team know a couple guys on their team. So, the back and forth, arguments, just the Virginia State rivalry. Well, not really rivalry, but, just the Virginia area game. So, I think it'll be a lot of fun, very competitive, and I think we're going to get after it.
This secondary looks a whole lot different from what you faced last year with Juan Thornhill now in the NFL and Bryce Hall out for the season. How much different does that look for you when you're studying game film and what they do differently in coverage when you take a guy like Hall who really took out AGG in last year's game?
Yeah, those two guys, like you said, were a big factor last year, and not having them this year is very good for us. But they still got a lot of guys up front too that we got to worry about. So they haven't really changed necessarily their schemes and stuff like that. So we just got to be ready to be in a dogfight and prepare throughout this week to get us ready for Saturday.
Their head coach, Bronco Mendenhall, said today that he was really impressed with you last year and also said that your scheme this year is a lot more effective than it was a year ago. Why do you think that is?
I mean, I just feel like Coach Freeze and, the offensive staff really put a scheme together where it fits me, not really attacking down the field as much as, I did last year, but, attacking it more efficiently, and I think that's paying off. Just letting plays develop more, not really taking shots when we don't need to, or just throwing the ball when we know we could get an easy completion or stuff like that. I think Coach Freeze really does a great job, with RPOs and get into the right play, so it makes it easier for me to see the field and get an easy completion.
Does that game last year weigh on your mind a little bit? And just, you already said it, you didn't play your best.
Yeah.
Does that weigh on your mind a little bit through preparation this week? I mean, how do you use that in a good way instead of a negative way, I guess?
Well, I mean, I could learn from it. It was a long time ago, so it's kind of in the past, but it definitely comes to mind when you mention Virginia. So I just gotta really not do what I did last year. It's kind of funny to say, but I got to stay more focused. I don't want to let my teammates down, so just really got to prepare this week. I know they got a really good defense in the scheme and a bunch of good players, so I think just sticking with my team and, focusing all week and, staying focused is going to help me.
They got a very good pass rush. I know you got confidence in your guys in front of you, but when you go in and you see a team like that with those kind of sack numbers, I mean, does it? What are your thoughts as a quarterback going into a game like that? How do you prepare? I mean, knowing that you're probably going to get hit, at least once or twice.
Yeah. It's part of the game. You can't really, get scared of pass rush or anything like that because that'll get you off your eyes and where you have to go with the ball. So I think for me, just not worrying about it, and if I get hit, I get hit, but just being able to stand in the pocket and, to deliver the balls down the field, I think would be a key focus for us.
Buckshot, last year you played with these guys pretty well for most of the game. It got away from you there at the end of the game. If you guys were able to repeat that kind of performance and find a way to upset Virginia, how big of an upset would you consider that?
It's a real big upset. They're having a really good season. And for me, ACC school and beating them, it'll be really good for me. I feel really proud of my team and the hard work we put in to accomplish something like that.
Buckshot, you have a lot of experience now playing highly caliber teams like Syracuse, BYU, Rutgers. What do you take away from those experiences going into this, which many of you are calling this, your toughest opponent this season?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just knowing that we are the underdogs and, they have the size and strength on us, but, we can't look at it as that. We just have to focus on, what we could control, how we could prepare to get better. And so I just think just know that, we might not always have the upper edge, but, if we bring that dog and that dog mentality to the party and to the game, we'll be able to compete with anybody.